way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. The numbers a week ago from Melvin Gordon. 19 carries, 71 yards.
And how about that momentum run right there? Personally, what I do is I get right back to the line of scrimmage. I come right back at them before they get settled. He's locked in a little bit now. I guarantee he wants the ball again.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the Broncos first down.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Prescott.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that block. That's big time.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Zach Pascal with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Kamara. It's a pickup of 12 yards.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray, escaping the pressure right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Now Murray again.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Williams. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Denver.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
33-yard line.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Metcalf. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talking about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On second down now, it's Gordon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Taco Charlton with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown, Cardinals. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Prescott on first down. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Denver.
Out quickly to Judy. It's another 10 yards on that one, and another first down. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Kickoff for Denver.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what...
And that's caught inside the 30.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
Cardinals. DK Metcalf with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He's got his big tight end, Fan. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Prescott from the gun. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This is the tight end, Fan. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Baker on the tackle.
Flushed out right. So we've reached halftime in a wide. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Brendan McManus.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Murray to air it out again.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Throwing again, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, he's going to find his running back. It's complete. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. From the gun, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Brendan, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
12.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, Purple?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Gordon. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Bronco ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now Gordon on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
taken down at the 33-yard
Now,
line.
Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's got his tight end fan. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Prescott on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And Pascal's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Zach Pascal with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Take it in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Murray escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. DK Metcalf, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. First down, Prescott. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Prescott's pass.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got deep.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Makes this
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
First down throw for Prescott. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Hassan Reddick, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Prescott. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Prescott to throw it. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again, Prescott. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
Prescott's pass.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And he's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
To Melvin Gordon.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
touchdown.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Onside kick is recovered by the Cardinals.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Running with Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And this a 39-yard attempt. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.